What's up, guys? Today I will be teaching you how to actually do better in box fight and zone wars. And let me teach you real quick because it's not so easy, but I can teach you tips and tricks of how to let's see, say if you're going against anybody that's pretty sweaty, you know, and you're not so good. Well, I'm gonna teach you today of how to actually accomplish some different techniques and stuff that you could do. So basically, obviously load up into a box fight match, and I will be doing that right now. Okay, this is the only. Okay, so I will be teaching you how to do this. It's short and simple. Honestly, box fighting is easy. So let me grab me an AR and a pump fight. Obviously the pump's on the game, so let's say you're starting out, right? You're starting out in a box fight. So if you're playing against a, let's say, aggressive player, you're trapped in a box and they're trying to get in. Say if they're trying to get in right there. There is a thing that I like to do, and it's short and simple. Let them take the wall. And basically, or no, don't let them take the wall, because let's say if you play on a keyboard and mouse, you have a good advantage at this, not gonna lie. But you still can do this with the controller. I would say it's a little bit easier with the controller, but it's not so fast. So let's say they're trying to break in, right? And you're inside. Let them break the wall. So let them break the wall and then shoot them. But so I know how it looked right there, but if you let them break the wall, so as soon as they break the wall, I do this all the time. Try to look for them real quick, because the wall's gonna be like this weak, right? So you can see them easily. So basically, you want to pre-fire, and this is easy with the keyboard and mouse, like I said. So it's a lot easier, but also controller, you can still do this with the controller, and it's fine. So sorry. So they break it, pre-fire, and then build a wall straight after that. Straight after that. Do not let them get the wall at all. So, and then there's also tips and tricks of things that you could do if they're just trying to steal your wall. Normal. There's so many. You could place a stair, place a cone, and then get that little angle, boom, and then alright. That was an okay one. But there's other things like edit out the side, boom, and then yeah, so edit out the side or edit out the roof. There's so many things that you could do. It's honestly easy. Alright. So I will be moving on to tip number 2. Alright, so tip number 2. Let's say you're trying to get in someone's box. This is like an easy one, but just in case you don't know this, you could place a stair and then get inside real quick. But you have to do it kind of correctly. It's a little hard, but not too hard. It's actually pretty easy. All you do is, so basically, you just break the wall, then jump in. It's really easy, and you can get inside no problem. So, if you're like an aggressive player and trying to get in someone's wall, make sure they do not. And this goes for if you're playing with sweats. So let's just say they're sweats, so you already know they'll do all this, and then boom. So you don't want them to do that. Because if they do that, you're in a disadvantage, and they completely boxed you. So let's say, so that means place a cone and a cone above you, and place one wall. This is simple, because all they could do really is just place these 2 walls, which really does nothing. And there is a tip that you could do. You can hit it once, and then you could, because say if they're about to shoot you or something, and they're not so much like down on health. So let's say that happens. So if you're in that type of predicament, then you could like, so do all this, and then think about it. So let's say they're like really good people, and they could edit a window on you and just like, boom, and then you have a disadvantage, and yeah, it's not so good. So we don't want them to do that. And this like, and if you're not so good at editing or not all that stuff, I would say just like, okay, so if you're not good at editing, try to get their wall, try to get their wall, but there is a way. You could hit it once, because you can make them think you're trying to get a shot, and if they're about to edit a window on you, and you don't want them to do that, so there's like two ways you could do this. You hit the wall, but it doesn't even hit. And then, let's say if they edit a window on you, you have your pump out, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? So, that's like a good one. And, so, yeah, and then that's a good one. So, let's say, play on controller, right? You could also do this on controller. But if you have better ping, then I would just suggest taking the wall. So, and then yeah, like so. It's really simple. There's two ways you could do it. You can hit the wall and then pull out your shotgun, or you can not even hit the heck? You can not even hit the what? Yeah, you can not even hit the wall, and if they open the window, boom. It's short and simple. So, on tip number 3, I forgot what it was. Tip number 4 or 3, but so I will show you how to actually like, let's say, I will show you some defensive things that you could do. So, if, like, say if you're not so good, well, hold up. I actually will give you good settings. This goes for keyboard and mouse players. So, here are my settings. They're not so fast. I'm on 800 DPI, 8.0, this, and it's really good. Honestly, I like my settings like that. It used to be 9.0. I just switched recently. Alright, so basically, say if they're doing exactly like so they're trying to get your wall, because you're low health, right? Always place a cone. Always. Let them try to get, like, no, don't let them. Like I already said, you could do this, you could pre-fire, you could, but you always want to make sure that you could, like, box them. So, they take a step back, or actually, so they're trying to get in your wall, right? You could box them if you're already like a good player. You could box them, easy, simple. So you could box them, right? But there is a way that you could easily just let them get the wall. Or you could pre-fire, like, I feel like this is a good one. No really YouTuber does this, but, like, this is really good, guys. I'm just saying, it's tricky. It's tricky for the opponent. So they're trying to get in your wall. So let's say they're trying to get in your wall. What the heck? Alright. They're trying to get in your... Oh my god. They're trying to get in your wall. Do this, right? This is pretty common. A lot of people do this, and they know this. Let them. It's the pre-fire thing I told you earlier, but this is in the way. So pre-fire and then build instantly. So pre-fire build. It's so simple, guys. It's so simple. So simple. And that's all the things I could show you. Tomorrow I will make a whole new video of how to do of tips and tricks in Zone Wars. That's one thing I'll do tomorrow, and it's gonna be fun. I'll show you a lot of useful things, that will make your friends think you're an absolute god. So I will see you guys tomorrow.